guys, it's Colin from Hollywood Studios here. Today is day one of operation slash project slash whatever you want to call it, Teal Team 6. Right now, we are in the car with Ken and Darius on our way to Great Adventure to pick up the cargo, which of course is the Teal train of Kingda Ka. So we'll be down there hopefully sooner than later. We're not too far away right now. Ken will not be joining us on the trip, but he is joining us for the very beginning and very end. He's doing one of the most important things, which is actually getting us to the train. But Ken, when you first found out about this whole ordeal, what did it mean to you?
I thought it was the perfect ending to this story of Ka. And it's kind of beautiful how you guys are taking it to its final place it's gonna live the rest of its life. So it's a great story.
Absolutely.
But I can't do it.
No.
I can't.
Ken can barely sit in the car for 2 hours, let alone 30. And Darius, you are obviously a big part of planning this whole thing. Are you ready?
I am ready. A little bit tired, but I feel like once I get into either the passenger or the driver's seat, I will be ready to go. First stop coming up.
Yes, and we'll have a stop not too long after, right now actually. We'll be going to Hersheypark first. They were so kind enough as to accommodate us, so we'll be going there, getting on Storm Runner, which of course, Storm Runner is the last remaining hydraulic launch coaster on the East Coast. There's only 3 left in America, and Storm Runner is one of them, which is now one of the closest things we'll ever get to riding Kingda Ka again. So very excited to get back out there, get on Storm Runner, and then continue our journey west. Alrighty, we've made it to the Penske and we have found the Zooters. Now it's time to go and check this thing out. So I'm gonna climb on up.
The important part, of course.
We have the big one right here. Here's our little sneak preview of the Teal train. At least I hope it's the Teal train. This truck is also ginormous. There's another sneak preview right here. Oh boy. We're gonna peel this bad boy off fairly soon, but here it is. The Teal train of Kingda Ka, which we will be driving out to Texas starting in just about 30 minutes. We have all the upstops sitting right in here. So it's currently sitting on its guide wheels and the road wheels. We got the guide wheel right here. We'll see the road wheels once we peel this thing off. You can tell it's been sitting for a while, that's for sure. And there is nowhere to actually strap it down. We have the straps, but we don't have the toe strap spots, so we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do here. Now, of course, things like this happen. Of course, this is a big project. There's a lot of moving parts, moving pieces. Of course, not everything is gonna go correctly. So we're currently working on figuring out a solution. We may have to figure out a different securing solution for the Teal train right here, but right now, we're just trying to figure it all out. We're currently working on trying to find a solution, and it's looking tricky, but there could be something we can pull off. Tell you what, I'd be much rather playing some Top Glow 2 right now at the park rather than having this debacle. All right, now we are seeking the help of Great Adventure. Great Adventure, I know you can do it. Hopefully you can help us figure this out. All right, I just paid a visit to Gate 5 up there. They're gonna try and send someone to help us out. There we are over there. And let's see if we can get this mess sorted out. Well, while we're still figuring the situation out, the current stance is that maintenance has been so kind, they're going to send over a carpenter and we're going to try to secure this in a bit of a different way. As you guys saw my dad pointing out there, we're going to try to put some blocks and hopefully secure it, then put some toe straps around it. But hey, here's the cabin, just so I can get prepared for what I'm going to have to deal with. Here's the driver's seat that I'm not going to be allowed to sit in. Brian and I cannot drive because we are under the age of 21, unfortunately. So it's going to be up to everyone else. This is a pretty big cabin here. Let's see how my middle seat experience is going to be. That's what really matters to me. And okay, well, this cup holder is really annoying, but otherwise I guess I could make it work. All right, our solution seems to have been found. Huge thank you to the Great Adventure maintenance and carpentry team. They really did come in clutch here. They have those wood blocks there, so you can see we have a few going on down the side of the train as they're drilling them in right now. And then they also have a longer one in the front and the back that's kind of notched a little bit. That way it holds the train down a little bit better. So hopefully this will be our solution that we need to safely transport Kingda Ka to Texas. Now that we've got this bad boy fully secured, it is time for us to get on the road and begin Operation Teal Team 6.
Get the show on the road.
Oh, guess what? And we were officially en route. So be well, after the air brake. Now we are en route. Plainview, Texas. Bye, Great Adventure. And as we drive past the site where we once stood for days watching Kingda Ka fall down right here at Tommy's, we begin to trek out to Kingda Ka's final resting place. Alrighty, up ahead in the distance there is Wildcat's Revenge, which means we're just about to our destination of Hersheypark. Dad, you drove the first leg. How you feeling?
A little beat up, but I'll make it.
This is set up right here. It's interesting to get used to. I'm stuck in the middle, as you guys know. It's not terrible, just I wish this cup holder wasn't here. Darius, riding shotgun, how's it going?
Just getting ready for my leg after we go to Hersheypark, which originally was not on our plan, but flexibility is what we do as the senior members of the team.
Yes, and by doing this, we get a really nice story element to this whole journey, which of course is riding one of Kingda Ka's sister coasters, being Storm Runner. There it is, the sister to Kingda Ka. It's probably the closest Kingda Ka has ever been to Storm Runner. This is the real fun part, is trying to park. Obviously, with such a big truck, there's not many places you can park. So we are going over to the bus area to park, it seems. Checking in on the cargo, and look at that, Kingda Ka has made it to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Are you rolling over, Tom? Once we're over towards the park.
All right, guys.
Awesome,
Thank you so much.
Take care. Have a good trip.
I want to give a huge thank you to Mike for the great service. We are now here at Hersheypark to hop in, ride Storm Runner, maybe a couple other attractions. So we will see you guys inside the park. And we're here, just like that. I want to give a huge thank you to Hersheypark as well. They provided complimentary admission to us, as well as a few single-use fast tracks. That way we can get in and get out really quick, because this is just a stop on obviously a much longer journey. So I'm very happy to be here. It's one of my favorite theme parks in the country, and I'm very excited to get on some of my favorite coasters real quick before we continue out towards Texas. While we have some time, we're gonna start with another intimate masterpiece right here, and that is Sky Rush. Truly an excellent ride, and Hersheypark is home to not just one, not just two, but three excellent intimate coasters. And this one, probably my favorite, but I love Storm Runner and Fahrenheit too. Still an absolute masterclass of a ride right here. Here comes Storm Runner, one of the last remaining coasters in America. Phenomenal ride, just like Kingda Ka was too.
Now get ready, here we go.
And a huge thank you to Hersheypark for being so accommodating and letting us go behind the scenes here to get the absolute best footage of Storm Runner that we possibly can. I mean, we're literally walking through the train tracks now just to get these shots for you guys. This is amazing.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
And now we are in the hydro room
There's
of
also
Storm
very few
Runner.
areas. Red lights on, which means it's getting ready to run.
Is it the warning?
Watch the hoses flex.
And there's all the specs for the accumulators and everything else. I wish I knew what any of this meant.
It looks like one charges, and then the next one.
And now, we have the end of the launch track. You can see the dog being pulled in right now, preparing for his second launch.
Just be like, that's a funny coincidence.
Yep.
So Scott has been taking us around today. Thank you so much, Scott, for all these incredible, usually unseen angles of Storm Runner. What does it mean to you to have such an incredible, unique coaster at Hersheypark?
Yeah, we're super proud to have Storm Runner as part of our collection. We're proud of our collection in general. We feel that it's a pretty diverse variety of rides, but have to take my hat off to our mechanics and our electricians and the other members of our maintenance team that keeps all the rides running consistently and safely throughout the years. And as you know, rides get older, it's like having a classic car. As the car gets older and older, it takes a little bit more upkeep to keep them running. And we're incredibly proud to be able to keep offering some of the aging attractions and still have them here for everyone to enjoy.
This might be my favorite example of those. Absolutely incredible attraction. All right, we are now here on Storm Runner in the front row, and every time I ride this ride now, I can't help but feel like I'm on Kingda Ka, because it always felt like that, but now that Kingda Ka is gone, it makes it feel like that just a little bit more. But here we are, sitting at the launch track, cocking back. Now get ready. Here we go. Now, it wouldn't be a visit to Hershey's if we didn't stop at Milton's Ice Cream Parlor, the best theme park ice cream out there. I got myself this strawberry lemonade milkshake. It's a sorbet. Genuinely might be the best milkshake I've ever had. If you've had a strawberry daiquiri, whether with alcohol or without, obviously for me it's without, it tastes almost exactly like that, but in ice cream form. It is so, so good. And now as we walk up towards the Hotel Hershey, there she is. There's Ka. Well, behind the Penske, of course. Alrighty, Kingda Ka, it is time for you to depart Hersheypark. The last time Kingda Ka, well, don't want to say for sure, but the last time Kingda Ka and Storm Runner will be near each other is right now.
Parking brake, push to release.
Push.
Put off the brake.
You might have to be a drive to do it this one.
All right, just a couple minutes ago, we entered West Virginia. It's currently 6:15, and we are trying to make it as close to Holiday World as possible, and then we're gonna find a hotel. We're about 6 hours out from Holiday World, so we're just gonna keep going until we decide it's a good time to stop. We have had a driver change, which started at Hershey. My dad is now in the passenger seat, and Darius is behind the wheel of this large automobile. So Darius, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm about 4 hours into my shift. Just gonna get us to the next gas station, but for a 26-foot object, it's not that bad.
I mean, it's an interesting ride for sure. And middle seat update, it's not that bad. I'm really not uncomfortable. My only issue is that I was trying to sleep, and it's not really a good place to sleep. While this one here was on his phone when he should have been sleeping. So,
But look, my seat bounces.
yeah, Darius is quite bouncy. Every time we hit a bump, I look over and it's just ba-boom, ba-boom, like that. So the drive's going fairly well. The other team is about 2 hours, maybe more behind us. They stayed at Hershey for a little while longer. We wanted to get on the road because we looked ahead of time and there was gonna be a lot of construction on that route. So it's a good thing we did get ahead, because now we're gonna be getting out to Indiana or Ohio at a really good time. Nothing like getting out of this car after how long, Darius?
4 hours and 15 minutes driving 26 feet of madness.
26 feet of madness is right. We have made it to Love's because we gotta fill her up. So let's go do that.
Splash.
Let's see, did it live to tell the tale? It did. All right, well, it's time for us to lock her back up. Locked and loaded?
I think so.
Set this show on the road then.
Let's go.
So coincidentally enough, a really good place for us to stop happens to pretty much be at Kings Island. We will not be visiting, but we are staying at a hotel just outside the park, so we do get to drive past it, which is pretty cool. So we have arrived at the final destination. As you saw, Kingda Ka, I got to watch some fireworks as we've made it to Mason, Ohio, which is where the journey stops for day one of Operation Teal Team 6, bringing Kingda Ka to Texas. Can't believe we have made it this far. Still here, doing well. But of course, there are so many people to thank for just today alone, and this is going to continue as we go through the entire trip. I want to thank the entire team at Hersheypark, Amanda, Quinn, and especially Scott. You guys were so awesome in accommodating us for our visit at the park. I want to thank everyone at Great Adventure, both people who were there from prior to today, Ryan, the entire team who were able to organize this, as well as those who helped us this morning in getting this secured down. Greatly appreciate you guys. Could not have done it without you. And of course, thank you to Great Adventure and Six Flags for donating this to the museum, and the museum for allowing us to do this. This is probably one of the coolest things I've ever had the opportunity to do. And knowing that in just a couple days, this will be at its final home is really, really cool. Tomorrow, we will be unwrapping a little bit more. So stay tuned every day as we continue to unwrap the teal train of Kingda Ka. And of course, thank you all for watching day one of Operation Teal Team 6 as we bring Kingda Ka across the country. We have made it to Mason, Ohio. Tomorrow we will be going across even further, and you will see where we'll wind up from there, because we don't even know quite yet. But if you guys enjoyed day one of Teal Team 6, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.